Hello, hello. I know it's been a while. I just wanted to pop on and because I am returning to the channel full time, but before I do that, I just wanted to kind of explain like where I've been, why I've been gone, and also what's coming to the channel because there's a lot coming to the channel. So if that doesn't interest you, you don't have to watch this. But I know some people have been asking me, or a lot of people, they're like, "Where you been? When you coming back?" So I wanted to just make a video and talk to you and be fully transparent. I figured you want something nice to look at, so you can look at her, because she's just enjoying the sun. But yeah, so I know I've been gone from the channel for a long time. I don't think I've posted consistently on the channel for, I don't know, over a year. And I know my last video was like 9 months ago or 10 months ago. Collective video anyway. I did a few personal readings here and there, like once every couple months, but not very often. So I know some people are waiting for personal readings from me, and I apologize for the wait, but life just happens, and I had to other things took priority. So, but yeah, lots been happening for that time, and I'll explain it all in a minute. But before I get into it, I just want to say thank you, like a massive thank you to all of you, because you didn't have to stick with me that whole time. Like, I did lose some subscribers, which obviously I expected. But it wasn't nearly as many as I expected I would have. Like, I still have over 6,000 of you waiting for me to return, or maybe you just forgot about it, but still it means the same to me, and I really appreciate it. Like, I don't think I could express how much that means to me, because it's been really hard, everything that's been going on. And I would just peek at the channel time to time and see. I had some people even commenting on videos from a long time ago saying like, "Oh, we miss your videos. They were great. We can't wait for you to come back." And it just meant a lot to me. So I really want to thank all of you. But yeah. So anyway, where I've been, I never make videos like this, so I'm kind of just winging it. But there's been a lot that's happening. Of course, you see her, the dog. Her name is Delilah. She was my grandparents' dog. But earlier this year, in right before Christmas, my meme passed away. She was 92, 93. She was old, but she was very healthy for her age. So she did pass peacefully. I guess she just kind of she fell, and she put into a nursing home for her safety, because she was still healthy for her age. Like, her health was great. Like, she was a natural eater, and she always made us like natural stuff to eat, so her health was great, but she was just getting to the point where she couldn't really be on her own. So she agreed to go into like a home, and she was fine in there. But I guess one of the nurses was helping her with her lunch, and then suddenly she kind of just like fell asleep and passed away. So it was nice and peaceful. And then a couple weeks later, in January, my grandmother passed away. That was not peaceful at all. I had been taking care of her for about 6 months, and she would fall a lot. I'd have to go over. I mean, I'm strong because I go to the gym a lot, and I can pick her up and stuff. I'd help her go to the bathroom, and I mean, she was tiny by that point. She probably only weighed like 100 pounds, if that. So I would have to pick her up. She'd fall a lot, and it was worrying. I was like, I don't want you to fall and hit your head, because, oh, sorry, she moved. I'm so focused on speaking. I didn't want you to fall and hit your head or anything, and that did end up happening, because she already had a stroke a few years ago, and the whole one side of her body was not working well, so she couldn't really move around well as it was. That's why I was helping her a lot, and she would fall. So she did end up falling and hitting her head one night. I was like 2 in the morning. I wasn't there because I didn't live with her. I just was there during the day. And she fell, and she had to go to the hospital. And after she fell, her mind wasn't really there. So her health was really declining. It just caused like a lot of problems. And she was in the nursing home for a couple months, the same one that my meme was in, which is her grandmother. Her mother. So it was my great grandmother and my grandmother, and they saw each other at least before They both passed, which is nice, but hers was not peaceful. We got the call in January that she was dying, basically. So we went to the nursing home, and she was all the blood had stopped circulating to her lower half, so she was kind of like, it was turning colors and stuff, and she wasn't mentally there. Like, her eyes were open and she could see us, but she wasn't, like, you could just tell she wasn't there. And she ended up passing a couple hours later. But so since then, I have been taking care of my grandfather and her, the dog right here. But now my grandfather is not doing well, so I have her full time now. She's now with me. She lives with me, and I'm still caring for him. Like, I gotta go grocery shopping for him in a little while. But so that was that. I was dealing with all of that, and on top of that, my friend died last summer, so I had to get through that. I've been through 2 car accidents. I messed up my back in one of the car accidents. I wasn't driving, but I didn't have my seatbelt on because we were just going up the street, and I ended up getting a concussion, and I hit the window and I hurt my back. But always wear your seatbelt. It's funny, I got in a car accident when I was a kid, and I was wearing my seatbelt. It was a horrible accident, like completely totaled. We rolled a few times and then hit the trees on the side. And I was wearing my seatbelt, and we ended up hanging upside down. So I remember hanging upside down by my seatbelt. So it did save my life that time. So always wear your seatbelt. But anyway, I know I'm kind of rambling. Like I said, I never make these videos, but it's just been a lot. Like, I was posting consistently, I know, in July of 2019, and in September, like on my birthday, which is September 2nd, on my birthday of 2019, my father got into a motorcycle accident. And he shattered his leg and his arm on opposite sides. So I think it was his left leg and his right arm or something, or it was switched. I don't remember what side was what. But anyway, he did that. So I could not do the channel at that point because I was caring for him 24/7. He couldn't move. He couldn't get to his appointments. I had to do everything. That lasted about 7 months. And then by the time he healed, which was the beginning of 2020, I got really sick. I know now that it was probably COVID, but that was before they really knew that it was in the US. But I got really sick. The people around me got really sick, kind of like in my circle, like in the area where I live. It passed around, and I ended up getting really sick from that. It took me a while to recover, and that was that. I was like, okay, now I can finally get back to the channel, which is about like March of 2020. And then my grandmother started going downhill, so I was caring for her for that 6 months. So up until the end of 2020, I was doing that, and then she passed. My mama passed at the end of 2020, and my grandma passed earlier this year. It's just been like a giant, I don't know, not cycle, but like it's always something coming up. But I know there's a reason for it. Like, I've grown. More has happened in the past couple years of my life than it has in a while. Like, I had a really bad childhood. Up until I was like 16 or 17, I had a lot of shit. And then I was like homeless when I was 18 for a while. But from 19 to 22, 23, something like that. It wasn't too bad. Like, I was, but for the past, like, from 23 to now, I'm going to be 27. It's just been rough. But I'm not complaining. Like, I wouldn't take any of it back because I learned from all of it. I'm just explaining, like, I've tried to come back to the channel. I know I've had like periodic videos here and there, or I've done like a few sporadic personal readings. Not sporadic, but like random. Not random either. I don't know the word I want. But like the occasional, you know what I mean? Where you going? Smelled something. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to kind of explain where I've been. So now that I've talked about that, I do want to explain on what I have been working on this whole time. I have been doing something. I haven't been able to return to the channel yet, but I have been working on a website, esotericinsight.com, and it's not just to promote myself or anything like that. It is where I do my personal readings now, so if you do want to book with me, I am now open again for that. I will be returning to my channel tomorrow, and that'll be full-time. Hold on, I'm sitting on your leash. Wait. Okay. Okay, go ahead. I was sitting on her leash. But, yeah, so anyway, the website, the reason I made it is because I want to share a lot of the things that I know. Like, I post teachings there. You can find all my YouTube videos there. It's linked to my YouTube. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that. And I'm also an artist. I know some people know that, some people don't. But my artwork is up there. If you're interested in buying that, you definitely don't have to. I'm just explaining what's on the website. But I also made an entire community for everybody, including me. It's a spiritual community, because I would see in my comments that some people were saying, they would try to talk to each other and have conversations, but YouTube's not really good for that, especially in the comment section. So I was like, I want to make a spiritual, place where we can all chat and talk, and just really you can do that on Facebook and everything, but it's not made for that. Facebook is Facebook, Instagram's Instagram. But this one is just for that. Like, if you want to, there's a whole forum section if you want to talk about a specific topic. But there's also social groups. You can make your own, or you can join somebody else's. It's completely free. Everything is completely free on my website. If you just want to meet like-minded people and talk about tarot, or the Twin Flame journey, or really anything. And it's brand new. I just launched it on this past Wednesday. So there's not many members yet, obviously, because it's only been up for a few days. But there will be. People are slowly coming in, and then once I return to my YouTube channel, I'm sure people will want to join it. But it's completely free. I just wanted to offer that to you guys if you wanted a place to hang out and just meet other people, other twin flames, or other feminines, or other masculines if you're a masculine, or you can just, I have my teachings on there. It's kind of like a blog where I just post about really anything esoteric. I also have a crystal shop if you're interested in that. There's only a few items up right now, but it will be growing, because like I said, I just launched the website. There'll be a lot more coming in the future. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on and mostly say thank you very, very much to those of you, all of you, honestly, that have stuck around. It means so much to me, because you didn't know when I was coming back, if I was coming back, and I always knew I was coming back, I just didn't know when. So now I will be. But yeah, I don't want to make this go on too long, take up too much time of your day. Thank you if you already watched this far. She says thank you too. And yeah, I am open for personal readings if you do want one of those. If you've been waiting for me, you will have not first come, first serve. You will have priority, is what I mean to say. So if you've already been waiting for me, you will be first on my list. And yeah, so thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great day. And we will see you tomorrow when we post on the channel. Say bye.